Po. Hello. God, I was going into the man shed, which I've got set up as a library, and I put I used it for storage. I thought temporarily I was going to put some stuff in there real quick, and then I didn't pull that stuff out, and I thought that's weird because ordinarily, I'd be using the man shed a lot, reading books and listening to music. And then I thought I'd bought a book, and then a friend recommended a book that I bought, and they're both sitting in the exact same place, and they may have been sitting there for, well, all winter for sure, but maybe even longer. I can't remember. Um, and then I've mentioned this before, like things like uh, I'm not using my bikes. I'm not going on bike rides. The last few times I've gone camping, there were people up there hanging around my car. Even though my car wasn't even in a parking lot, my car was like pulled off a road, kind of into the forest a little bit. And so, I assume there are people that break into cars. And it's a bunch of things like that. Like I bought a bike rack for my car, and I drove out to a place and did a nice bike ride. But the thing is, like, I wasn't really enjoying the bike ride, and I got out camping and like immediately found reasons to not like it. Like the inconveniences of like walking over to see what someone's showing interest in my car um, completely outweighed any kind of enjoyment I was having out there. Anyway, my point is that I think that like having a computer, having lots of really amazing games, having like Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and all these different things, just YouTube in general. Like on the weekend, I could sit in front of my computer the whole weekend and have like a table off to my left. The computer's in front of me. I'll watch a movie. I'll eat dinner like on a table on my left, and watch the Avengers fight for like maybe the fourth time or something, where I've seen that one movie, and it's just easy. I get off work, and my unwinding actually is just playing a comedy or something like that. So the comedy does the unwinding for me. The Avengers does my excitement for me. The video games give me a sense that like I'm doing projects. Really, I mean, like games are like go get this to fix that, so you could have this, and then enter into this place, and then get the better something or other, and it just keeps doing it. Or I go on and on, but essentially, like I'm worried that like creativity is like a muscle, and like being able to entertain yourself is the same way. Like they're skills, and if like, cause like reading takes a fair amount of effort. Like if I'm when you're tired and you read like the same thing, like same paragraph like a couple times, you're like, I gotta put this book down. But if you're watching a movie and like you're getting tired and you're starting to space out, like you're just like, oh, I forgot about this one part. It's because you were spaced out when the last time you saw that movie, or you were tired or distracted or something like that. So I was like thinking like I gotta improve I gotta work out on my creativity muscle. Like some people said some stuff to me that hit home. Like I felt it hit home, and I thought I must agree with them on some level, and I got to do something about it. So I don't know. I just got an idea. Just write down the things I'm not doing. Just write down these things and set time aside to do them. And I've been doing like this was kind of like and aside from that, like I've been doing much better around my house, like cleaning and organizing, and even to the point where I'm starting to realize like I'm a little overwhelmed and some things need to change, or I'm not gonna like there's no, like, I'm digging a hole in the sand right by the ocean. So I realized, well, that's not going to work. I need to change some things. And there's also things that have been bothering me for a long time that I just need to take care of. Like one of them's pressure washing my house or something. Like there's like gunk growing on the sides of my house, and it's been for years, and it just keeps getting more. I tried to go out there and scrub it by hand, and man, that wasn't working. So I guess I need to get a pressure washer or something. I don't know. I've never done it before. So a friend of mine inspired me to paint my living room. So this weekend I'm going to start moving things out of the living room as much as I can, and then just move things to the center of the room or something, or off to one side, like do one wall, like do it primer. Like prime one wall, prime it again, depending on how it looks, and then shift everything to the other side of the wall. I mean, the other side of the room. Like, I just think I need more of these projects, more of these difficult projects, because as you think like, well, now I got to I got to go rent a pressure washer and put it in my Prius and do it, and like, am I going to damage, like, there's the things I need to worry about damaging? Like, I don't even know. So as opposed to that, like, I'll just go like, oh, you know what? Why don't you sit down and watch some boating videos on YouTube? So I suppose it's a good time. Like, spring is just starting, and now I suppose now's a good time to start thinking about this stuff. I think that, like, there's been some effects. I mean, this has always been kind of the case, but the COVID thing had hit me in a bunch of different ways. Like, I felt much more withdrawn. The low sense of worry has always been present. Like, taking off a lot of time from work, on one hand, it was really nice because well, it's good to get away from work. It's good to, like, in your mind, you're like reducing your chance of catching COVID. But then on the other hand, it's like you're not working, you're not making money, and there's a financial stress to that. Basically spending your savings instead of receiving paychecks. Yeah, I think I fell into a kind of like a bad diet for my body. So my body's not feeling good. And then a bad diet for my mind. Watching endless amounts of movies and stuff like that. That was the other thing too. I was noticing I was rewatching a lot of things I've already watched. So I'm not even like exposing my mind to something that it's unfamiliar with. I'm like, well, I'll watch something I know I'll enjoy it, and I don't have to pay full attention to it. Anyway, things need to change. Let's change them now.